Hey guys, I want to talk to you about how to be a mobile diesel mechanic, equipment mechanic, automotive mechanic, whatever your field of dreams are. So yeah, the first part is going to be, I'd focus on passion. You got to have a passion for this stuff. You got to love for it. If you love working on equipment and love figuring shit out and it just makes you excited, it gets you freaking hard. That's the stuff I'm talking about. It gets emotional at times. So yeah, you got to have a passion for it. You got to have a work ethic. You have to have a little bit of a drive, a little bit more of a drive than the person beside you, that other guy that's out there doing it. You got to be pushed just a little bit harder than they do. And I'm not bragging at all, but work ethic is something that I was blessed with. My grandfather and my father, my mom. We have a really good work ethic, and it's been handed down to me. So I've been blessed that way. Everybody hasn't, but if you're not blessed with it, I don't know what to tell you. Hopefully it works out for you. Not downing you at all. You guys will figure it out. So yeah, the third part, we're gonna have to go with the tools. So you're gonna have to have a good tool inventory. Tools are important, obviously. I've got probably, and not bragging, I've got probably over $100,000 in tools, with a truck, way more than that. But that's you got to get the job done, and that's how you're going to do it, as tools. So I've been in this industry for 14 years. I've been on my own for 2 years, but that came over time. Got a little bit here, got a little bit there. For me, myself, you do what you want, but I didn't rack up a big, huge bill with the Matco or Snap-on guy. I paid, a little bit at a time and paid cash for my stuff. That's how I kind of roll, and it's worked for me. It might not for you, and that's all right. But, keeping your finances right, that's probably a big part of it. But, the tool part, just, have a good tool inventory. And we can get into this later, a tool video later on. But as far as now, I'm just going to keep it as, what it's at right now. So another part of this is going to be, there's another deal where you need some help. You need somebody to talk to, maybe run some ideas across, to just kind of validate your diagnosis, let's say. And so friends in the industry, friends, shops that you can talk to, whether, there's a lot of stuff online these days. There's, I just used a service the other day that is called, I can't remember right now, because I'm fucking driving and all over the fucking road, and I'm in a wreck, because they got the I-10 all fucked up, and it's called something. We'll figure it out later. I'll leave it in the comments. But it's a great source, and you got to pay for these services sometimes just to learn. I don't know everything. I'll work on everything, but I sure as hell don't know everything. Another thing is, don't get a DUI. We'll scratch that out of the video. We'll talk about that on a different video. How about that? So, yeah, friends. And then, so how I got started in the business, how I actually got clients, which is probably a whole video on its own. But I worked really, really hard. I worked 60 hours a week at my main job. I started as a side hustle in an F-250 in a trailer, and built my way up from there. I had a slide out on my F-250, a trailer with my air compressor. I had all the tools to do most jobs, and I started out that way. After work, before work, I would hit these customers up, and I'd stop around at rock yards, any place that had trucks. I'd pass my card out. Social media, a little bit on social media. Social media kind of wasn't the best for me. It might be for you, but it wasn't for me. And that's how I started out. I met a lot of people in this industry, with shops. I'd stop around at shops that are in the same kind of diesel field, kind of saw how they do it, kept open ears, was friends with them, tried to be friends with them. Some people don't want to be your friend, they see you as competition, and that's all right too. Don't get butthurt, just freaking, they're prideful of their stuff, and they don't want you taking their work from them. So that's, keep that in mind. But yeah, so the main part is, just keep some friends, and try to gain as much knowledge as you can. It might not help you out. It might be a whole wasteful day of you working on a truck trying to figure shit out. But when you're starting out, you can make those errors. You can try, you can fail at the beginning. You know, once you grow, you know, in another 2 years, you're gonna see that same shit again, and you're gonna be like, oh, I remember this one. This is how you do it. Or, you know, to stay away from that job and avoid it and recommend them to someone else or the dealer or whatever it may have been. And I think, you know, that's all we're gonna do today. You know, I want to talk more. I'm gonna break it down in little sections, but hopefully you got something out of this video. We're gonna do a tool inventory. You know, a truck inventory. You know, I just got to clean my shit up a little bit for you guys to see it. But yeah, that's what we're going to be going over. I'll show you some jobs that I work on, you know, here and there, how I expect to expand and grow, you know, and we're just going to play it by ear. Hopefully you got something out of this video. Thanks for sticking around, you know, like and subscribe. I'm going to keep posting. Hopefully one video a week. We'll see how it goes. And that's all I got for you guys. Y'all have a good one. Thanks.